Hello everyone, welcome to the market outlook for the week. Gaurang Shah here from Geojit Investments Limited. Positive beginning for the markets this Monday morning, and with a whole host of global clues unfolding this week. Possibly there could be triggers to expect the markets to move higher and finally go towards that all-time high that we've seen of 26,277 on the Nifty spot, and likewise on the Sensex. And of course, not to forget, decisive curtains down for the second quarter earnings. And I think to sum up, it was very encouraging to see that there was no negativity, because as you all know, when the second earnings was supposed to start, there was a lot of apprehension and a negative feeling in terms of how the second quarter is going to be. But now that it has ended, friends, I think we can decisively say that the good part is that there was no unpleasant surprise, and the positive part is that we can expect the third and the fourth quarter to be much better as we go into the next round of earnings season for this financial year. Having said that, let me give you a broad range on the Nifty spot that we have in mind. 25,700 to 25,800 on the lower side, of course. These are the two levels. 25,930 to 26,075. These are the two broad range on the higher side. And any particular day, if we give a closing about 26,075 or 26,100, then I think that move that I just spoke about towards an all-time high cannot be ruled out. But we'll have to see what our foreign institutional friends are doing in terms of their activity. Net, last week they were net sellers, domestic institutions were net buyers. India volatility index up 0.25% at 11.97. Give you a rupee dollar equation, 0.03 paise strength on the rupee, and the level is 88.71. There has been a decisive downward move as far as the energy basket, crude oil, is concerned. Brent is setting at about $63.87 to a barrel, and sub 60, that is $59.54 to a barrel, is NYMEX. Expectation that we mentioned over the last couple of weeks, couple of months, that crude oil should move down is quite visible now, and there should be further lower levels as far as crude oil is concerned. Rupee dollar expects strength coming back into the rupee towards 88.05, 88.55. A little bit of weakness on the dollar, not only against the INR but against major emerging market currencies expected. In terms of the movement, stock specific will be definitely felt, and we believe that there is going to be a lot of positivity in terms of sector specific and stock specific ideas. Defense, cap goods engineering, capital market related stocks, cement, autos, non-discretionary, discretionary consumption names, and of course, star performer index sectorally, the bank Nifty or the Nifty Bank. I think the banking stocks have been contributing to a great extent, and they should continue to give you delivery over a longer period of time. So overall, we expect the positive momentum for this week, preparing to move towards the all-time high and then eventually giving us a new all-time high. So our sense is that the outcome of Bihar election is, there was a lot of anticipation that with the kind of sweeping majority that NDA coalition got, why did the markets react to that? So we have to face one particular aspect is that yes, it was indeed very positive in terms of the outcome, because no agency, exit poll, rating agency could have predicted this. The highest number was, I think, about 145 to 150 for NDA, but 200 plus is something that was beyond anybody's expectation. So while it prepares for a strong ground for the government, even at the center, with the kind of win that they've got, and of course now going forward you will have West Bengal also, I believe, faces a state election, so remains to be seen as to what happens over there. But overall, I think good positivity in terms of the stability in the government, both at the center and at the state level, and the work in progress should also span out much more positivity. So what do we do in this kind of market? Well, two investment ideas. One, From a private sector bank, which is in the news, Kotak Mahindra Bank, fundamentally, we have a positive coverage for a pretty long period of time. We continue to remain positive on Kotak Mahindra Bank. Couple of quarters back, there was a little bit of disappointment on the earnings fronts, but now earnings have improved, and so has the performance on for the net and gross FPA level. I have to give one disclosure that all recommendations in this video are a part of our research team recommendation. Our company Geojit or I, we do not have any personal investments, no financial interest, no conflict of interest, but we give recommendations to our clients on similar lines. They might have their investment interest. So that's the blanket disclosure. Kotak Mahindra Bank, as I was talking about, start from current levels and add on dips should be the strategy. The second is from the diversified space, actually: capital goods, engineering, defense, aerospace, finance, nuclear power, water treatment, etc., etc. And this name is not really much spoken about. It came out with an IPO maybe a couple of years back, and it's been a silent performer. I'm talking about a company called MTAR, MTAR Technologies. Good, strong order book, participates in Make in India, Made in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Institutions like ISRO, etc., are their clients in terms of contribution towards technology and material that has been used in space vehicles. Gives back-end infrastructure to much larger and stronger organizations, and of course the capability of executing the other books. So the second investment idea is, I'll repeat, MTAR, MTAR Technologies. Over here also, start at current levels and add-on dips should be your strategy. These are not BTST, STBT, so please bear in that mind and have a reasonable amount of longish time horizon, 1.5 year plus. Longer the better to get the best out of your investment in the recommendation. But again, do a little bit of homework and then decide whether you want to invest or not. With this, I'll take your leave, friends. Thank you very much for your patience hearing. I'll see you again next week. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.